Other books by Stephenie Meyer. I tried reading The Host, and I didn't like it. I did say in my video of Darren Shan versus Twilight that Stephenie Meyer was a reasonable author, and if she actually put her talents to something a bit more original and a little less, I have to stick by that, because unfortunately there was nothing original or about The Host. It did seem like it would be. I mean, I'm very interested in the concept of multiple personalities, mostly because of my personal experiences. And we were reading Jekyll and Hyde in my English literature class at the time I decided to get this book out, so it seemed like it would be maybe a modern day look at it, this concept of an alien that has taken over a girl, and so the two can... It's basically Mary Sue squared. That's the only way I can describe it. I mean, the first time this alien girl is introduced, it's like, oh, look at her soul, it's pretty and silvery like a swan! And this entire fucking group of kids are going like, oh, she's been a spider, and a plant, and a dragon, and she comes from the original planet in the centre of the universe, and it's like, fucking hell, here we go again. And then it introduces the girl. And the girl is just as bad, because she doesn't get taken over. No, her love will save her. And so I was like, I cannot go through this again. So I put it down and I didn't read it. And maybe that's my own personal fault for, not attempting it, but seriously, it pissed me off. And I did get far enough to get a glimpse of the whole inner mindset thing, and let me tell you from my personal experience with having more than one person up here, it doesn't work that way. You don't escape. There's nowhere you can just hide. If somebody is looking for you inside your brain, you can't just go, oh, I'm going to a different lobe, the way that Stephenie Meyer seems to think it works. I mean, the girl's like stealing memories. It's like, no, you can't look at the memories of my boyfriend, they're mine! I mean, how much of a petulant child does that sound like? And seriously, I mean, it's just information inside a brain. Personality has no impact on what your memories are. Seriously, I mean, okay, you can take the whole concept of sapience and having, subjective views of different interpretations of events and stuff, but all that means is that she'll view the memories in a different way. Surely the alien girl should look at the memories of the boyfriend and go, alright, it's a guy. Not, oh, it's the love of my life. She doesn't have the emotional attachment. So, you can seriously tell I did not like this book just as much as I did not like Twilight. And the only thing I can personally be glad for is that The Host doesn't seem to have quite as much attachment to it. All these girls who are Stephenie Meyer fangirls and love Twilight are kind of picking it up and going, yeah, not getting into it quite so much, which is probably a good thing. Right, future videos. I'm probably, but this is not a definite, it's just a concept, I'm going to be defending Buffy as to why the whole concept of vampires in the Buffyverse being dating humans, specifically, Buffy having relationships with vampires is entirely different to the Edward and Bella relationship, because loads of people seem to be taking that defense, and as a Buffy fan I'm kind of pissed off with that. So, you can look out for that one. Then the series I'm sort of more keen to do at the moment is blatant sexism in the Demonitor books. Because, I mean, there's certain amounts of sexism in the vampire books, but the Demonitor series just takes the fucking sexism cake. They're reasonable books. I wasn't ecstatic with the finale, but the finale had kind of boxed itself into a corner where everyone was either going to be severely pissed off one way, or severely pissed off in another way, and it's unfortunately gone the one way where everyone's going to be pissed off. So, yeah, so I'm going to be doing a video explaining why I think there is blatant sexism in the Demonitor series, throughout the Demonitor series. I mean, not even just in certain books, all the varying storylines and everything, it's just there. And, I believe I did have... Oh yes, I'm going to also be defending, you may have heard of an anime called Ouran High School Host Club, and I've heard various people using the main character of that, Haruhi Fujioka, as a classic example of a Mary Sue. And this irks me because I do not genuinely believe she's a Mary Sue. She certainly has Mary Sue traits, and I think that the whole concept of her being something of a Mary Sue was meant to be one of the jokes of the series, because it is a comedy anime. So yeah, those are kind of what I've got on my plate for now. So, bye YouTube.